I once camped out in Rabbit Valley on the border of Colorado and Utah. I was traveling the country, sleeping in the back of my truck or in a teepee-style tent I had bought on Amazon. This particular night, I set up my tent in a quiet camping area about 15 to 20 miles from the highway. There was only one other camper, and they were far away, so it was peaceful. I fell asleep but woke up to strange sounds on my tent. It sounded like someone was dragging their fingers up and down the nylon, walking around the tent. I stayed still and listened to the noise without moving. After about 10 minutes, which felt like forever, the sound stopped. I stayed in my cot and listened for another 15 minutes. Then suddenly my tent collapsed and fell over me and my cot. A small support pole had angled the tent so I could still reach the opening. I quickly unzipped the tent, ran to my truck, climbed into the back, locked the topper from the inside, and grabbed my firearm. I stayed awake for the rest of the night until sunrise, then went back to the campsite to get my tent, cook stove, and cot. When I returned, I looked around to see if I was just being paranoid or if someone had come by in the night. Around my tent, in the dirt and snow, I found shoe prints. They made a circle around the tent. The prints were a different size than mine and looked like they were made by a pointed cowboy boot. They circled the tent several times before wandering off into the valley. I've never been back since, and I still get nervous every time I go tent camping.